We haven't done one of these videos in a while-ish, sort of, where I just kind of wing it. Because I don't know how to structure this video, like, fully scripted. And I don't think it would work fully scripted. So we're just gonna roll with it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My brain blanked halfway through. Today we're going to talk about real people who inspired my Fursona. Specifically, we're just going to be talking about Kane. Lorcan, self-explanatory. He's just me. And then my other Sona, technically his name is Dakota, but my brain, every time I see him, my brain's like, Kai. So his name might be changing just to Kai, because I can't call him Dakota. Yeah, we're just going to be talking about Kane in this episode. So, yeah, this is just a fun, chill video, and also this will reveal so much about me. But I do not care. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first person that inspired my persona is Chris Shirley, or more commonly known as Chris Motionless from Motionless in White. Which low-key makes quite a bit of sense, because my Motionless in White fixation started in, I think, towards the end of 2019. And I was very obsessed with Chris Motionless at the time. And at the time, Kane was going through a lot of revamp, and it just subtly snuck its way in there. You know those speeches he's done on Warped Tour?
You guys are just giving money and giving everything for being glorified pieces of shit. I promise you guys, each and every one of you, that you do not need the big expensive purse, the big fake tits, or to suck daddy's dick your entire life just to get somewhere.
What I need you guys to do is that next time someone in your life tells you that you're too fat, too ugly, not good enough, worthless, or any of the above, I need you to take that middle finger, put it in their fucking face, and tell them to go fuck yourself!
Y'all remember Warped Tour, right? So I just always imagined Kane doing a speech like that. Motherfucker would. He would. He would. Every time I watch the speeches he does at Warped Tour, always just remind me of Kane for some weird reason. They just do. And then not to mention his sarcastic attitude and his very almost shock value type humor really reminds me of Kane. Kane would definitely would be like that.
Scumbags that deserve to die, just call me and I'll take care of it.
It's pretty fun in here.
You agree with this, Chris?
I just want to know that if I'm a dad figure, do I get to hit people with belts? And
Yeah. If you're into that.
Yeah. Not.
Only rulers.
Here, and going back thinking about it, it's just crazy to think about, because I had no idea who any of them were. I had no idea who they were as people, so I just left my home and just moved in with someone
we did contemplate raping and murdering you, but we figured you were more valuable on the stage.
I'm glad that
is that off the table, or is that still a possibility?
We'll see what happens on the downslope.
And yeah, legit, Chris Motionless has had quite a big impact on Kane, despite me not really realizing all that much. But it makes sense. When Kane was going through his, because at the time I just redesigned him to Kane 2.0 at this point, and it makes a lot of sense, because again, fixated on Motionless in White at the time. So yeah, Alright, so next is Andy Biersack, or otherwise known as Andy Black from Black Widow Brides. And it's funny because I wasn't really into Black Veil Brides that much when I was really in my emo phase. When I was in my emo phase mostly, I was listening to Sleep With My Sirens and Purse the Veil. And then of course mixed in with like a few other obscure rock bands, and of course like a mix of like pop punk with Green Day and with Linkin Park. Like that was mainly my emo phase. And then of course I never left my emo phase, of course. So I got into Black Veil Brides later on, and mainly due to this man, because I have a massive crush / gender envy on Andy Biersack. And one thing, just he's so well spoken.
We've kind of always been I guess involved in not necessarily even anti-bullying, but just more strength of self. All of us were weirder kids who grew up in areas where we weren't necessarily the most popular people, or even if we weren't, I don't think that, I know that Jinx was more of a quiet, kind of solitary, the traditional kind of like loner kid. I was more just, I guess I had like the rebellion complex, and I always wanted to kind of be the cigarette in the mouth, like James Dean kid or whatever, and that innately sort of drove me away from, society, I guess, and particularly growing up in Cincinnati where I did, it wasn't ultimately too accepted. I was never like, trying to be the troublemaker, but I think I ultimately, everyone assumed that I was, going to burn their house down or, whatever. And I think my bass player actually, he told me when he was a kid, they used to call him the rape your sister, kill your mother kid. That was what the people in his town referred to him as, meaning that, because he wore Slayer shirts, he was clearly a devil worshiper. He was clearly going to kill everyone, and you should stay away from him.
Like, that man could, like, talk to me for hours, and I just never get bored. Like, I don't know how he does it. He's just, I don't know, just, and then his aesthetic is very much like Kane. How he dresses, not, like, how he dresses more like now, not back then when he was younger. Now him with, like, the short hair and stuff like that. Especially in Scarlet Cross, like, that's definitely how I would see Kane dressing and stuff. But one song really that really just emanates Kane energy is Wake Up. Like, it's just Kane energy, and I don't know how to tell you. It just is. It just is. But yeah, it's also funny too, because I've had people tell me that, like, Kane kind of reminds me of Andy Biersack, and that's because I use him as reference photos sometimes when I'm drawing Kane. Alright, so next we got Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance. I don't think I needed to say that. All of you know who Gerard Way is, and if you don't, you're uncultured. I seen this man live, right? And just the whole time when I was just at that concert, which was incredible, by the way, I didn't upload any videos of it because you can hear me singing in every single video. And no offense, I didn't want to upload those photos, or I didn't want to upload those videos where you can obviously hear me screaming during Teenagers and House of Wolves, and just, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But, you know those videos of, like, him just making those weird ass noises on stage? Like those demon noises? It's just Kane right there. Like, every single time he's on stage making those weird ass noises. Or, like, at the Dublin tour in the first day, where he's just showing everyone his duct tape just because he felt like it.
I brought a lot of things. Frank said my drawers look like a party city. We're not gonna hear this song now, but I just want to show you my duct tape.
Or, just walking on stage and just being in the most ridiculous things, like that cheerleader outfit, and that one time he got up on stage and just dressed up as a clown. Why? Because he could. I just can't say it other than just Kane would also do the same. Like, and also, not to mention, Short King. Short King. Short King. He's a Short King. And who else is a Short King? Me. But, also, Kane. He's also a Short King. So, they're perfect. They're almost like exactly the same person.
And that nothing is worth hurting yourself over. Nothing is worth taking your life over. Do you understand? What are you saying? Fuck the Daily Mail. 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 Fuck the Daily Mail.
Next is Billy Joe Armstrong. And all I have to do is just show this one video just to say, yeah, this is Kane.
Cigarettes and rum and a little bagatelle. I am the son of a bitch and Edgar Allan Poe. Raised in the city in the hail of ice. But I'll jump on bed that we've been victimized. Of the patriots and the denial. With an angel face and a dance run suicidal. I'll give you something to cry about. My name is Saint Jimmy, I'm the son of a gun, I'm the one that's run the way outside. A teenager assassin executed to blood and the gold took a life of crime. I really hate to say it, but I told you so, so shut your mouth before I shoot you down.
And same with this next one. All I have to do is just show this video of Austin Knight from water parks.
Shut up. Who is that a picture of? That's your dad? Let's dive in. Okay. I feel like it would be much less weird if you were standing next to you, because then it would imply friendship, but you're separated, which leads me to believe, but you're so close. So it's like you knew each other, but now you're carrying a picture of their dad. I'm gonna ask you one really weird question, and I'm not gonna ask it again. Are you fucking their dad? Yeah, you are? Oh. Oh, shit! It's him! Whoa, this is the clean version. There's one that just sucks. Hang on, I'm busy.
Literally just Kane. That's really it. That's pretty much all the people who inspire my Fursona. Really says a lot about me, but I don't care all too much. I don't really care. These people make me happy. They've been my inspirations for years. I don't know if it shows through my videos, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this dumb little video of me talking about people who inspired my Fursona / me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.